Hey, come here.
Bring you away.
Come here a little closer. Come a little closer. A little closer. I mean,
increase the proximity.
Yes. Come a little closer to yourself, right?
A little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Get to know them.
How about a lot of bit, baby? Not a little bit. Go within a lot of bit.
A little bit yields a lot of bit.
All right. We play too much.
So once you start to work on yourself, it gets addictive.
Yes, it does.
So a little bit.
You start to repeat.
Open up a big door. Doing a little bit.
How
like a big doo-doo.
How do you keep your face straight? We could go into places and his face would be straight. I bust out laughing. He could make the ugliest little face. We go grocery shopping. He'll hold it the whole way through. Like, do the face bag.
Man, I think it was, it is. Because I think a Birdman and them used to do that back in the day and just stuck with me. Like he used to rub his hands. He was like,
I'm about to choke on this bit. Hold on. What happened to that ball? And the birds, again, still be coming through strong. The birds, y'all. The messengers. Hermes, baby. That Gemini energy.
Dude, the shoes.
No, we just wanted to come on here.
The pigeon wings.
The pigeon wings, babe.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with it. Yes, we're coming on here again with self-love. We're always going to talk about self-love because that is the key. What's been happening to me lately? A few months ago, I was being nice and I gave this individual pretty much like a big half off for a session, a healing session, because I really wanted to help this individual see how much they're loved in the universe. And this is where we go wrong. They really need to see it for themselves. Because let's just say, I'm sure they're watching now. I've been having to block them because they became obsessed. And I don't like that. That's been me my whole life. When anybody tries to latch on, that latching on you song, it makes me repel, right?
Yeah.
Even more than ever.
Because it's kind of like this parasitic vibe that you're getting from them. And then they don't even know that they're doing it. Half of the time, a lot of the time, or just sometimes they'll be too far gone on, they little escapades with it. And then, you can't even tell them, like, they'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, at this point, I just got to stop. I just leave them on red. They'll make different accounts and stuff like that. But if they're watching, which I know they are, you are so loved. You are so loved that I even brought you up right now. Hello. But I'm not going to allow you to continue to I just don't. I cared about how because I'm so nice and I was just he saw me. He was like, "What are you doing? Wasting your time just trying to explain to them what you're doing is to help them. It's not. They have to figure that out on their own, which I already know. But that's a part of me that's still pulling away for being so nice. And this is what this is about.
We all want to help, ultimately. But yeah, it could land us in some.
Would it landed me in?
Yeah, just some people, you feel bad. And I think an important part about this journey is you really are becoming so much more self-aware, that you don't judge, that you really don't cast a lot of judgment upon anybody else and their journey. But when it starts to cross into the interference of other people's journeys, that's when it's like, okay, I need to kind of distance myself because there's some sort of a leakage in you that you keep on wanting to, use my energy. You want to be around my energy, and in order for you to utilize it, to make it, to validate yourself, what I'm saying, or to basically distract yourself, from yourself. It's a situation where you can't be around those types of individuals. You got to kind of have love for them and send them healing.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of that's the stuff that they didn't necessarily ask for. This is just how, this is the role that they've chosen to play, is to be parasitic. And you definitely got to watch out for those individuals. We're trying to make fishermen. We're not trying to catch people's fish, meaning we're here to basically show you the door that you have to open for yourself. You know what I mean? There's a saying that goes knowledge is the treasure, but practice is the key. So it's like you find the treasure, but it's like you can't open it because it's just knowledge. And especially with because I was kind of when I started my spiritual journey, it was like I kind of came into it when the spiritual age was still, I guess, relatively new. I'm not sure how long it's been about, but I only really started to notice that there was a new age spiritual community in like 2015. And like around 2010 is when I started mine. And so I was just up on I knew that there was a lot more to this existence. So, like instead of what I've been told. So I started to look at other types of like religions and things that I haven't been taught about in order to understand a little bit more about our existence as human beings. And coming into peace through Buddhist practices and stuff like that. So it wasn't really I didn't really have an online account, so I didn't really spend much time like online on like YouTube or anything or TikTok or anything like that. So so I know that with this new age spiritual community, I think it's a thing of where it's very easy to kind of
I feel you.
It's hard to explain
in
like
words.
Right
now. No, I feel you, and that's why
it's very easy to mimic. It's very easy to mimic. I feel like, and because it's a trend now. Sorry, like I got lost. But
no,
it's
that's
a trend.
fine.
It's a trend. Yeah,
I feel you, baby.
It's definitely a trend. And so it's upon keen observation, then you can repeat it, and this is how people attract abundance. So anybody's going to observe any method that attracts physical like abundance, so a lot of the times, you get people who know everything because they've observed it and read it, but never really, did it actually organically resonate with you? What like made you feel good and what astonished you in that moment? Did it actually organically resonate with you? Meaning, like, do you actually feel and understand, like understand? Do you actually understand, what you just read or what you just heard? Or did it just sound good? Did it just sound like just kind of disingenuous poetic appreciation? You know what I mean? So
as you were speaking, I was just moving energies through. I don't know if you see me. I've been yawning it my butt off. So whoever's gonna come to this video, there's a nice energetic cleanse coming with it too, because you could resonate with this or even be the person that's trying to attach yourself or follow others. I call everybody on here, we're journeying. You're not my followers. We're journeyers. We journey together.
We don't do that worship stuff.
That worship stuff.
We don't play that. Like, man, so I was popular in 8th grade for like 6 months because I was a light-skinned guy at an all-black school. I was anxious as fuck, like every day. And it's not even just because, like people could be jealous or nothing. Just I'm the new light-skinned boy.
It wasn't even that, right?
Yeah, I mean, see, there were the light-skinned guys. And I'm just like, it's a stupid light-skinned thing. Dumb. Like, it's dumb. But anyway.
It's only giving us a few seconds left. Normally, I thought this was a 30-minute thing. I must have clicked.
So see, so I was anxious about being popular. So for that worship shit. I can't do it, man. Everybody needs to just worship themselves as a part of everything. Yes. You know what I mean? The whole like totality of self. The God self and how you connect and interrelate with everything. You know what I mean?
Everything you seeking is seeking you too, baby. Yeah. One love.
Woo! I'ma come over here.
Peace be with y'all.
And turn it off. Remember to love yourself.